Immanuel Quickley heard his name called in the NBA draft on Wednesday night at number 25 overall by the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 2020 SEC Player of the Year was picked by the Thunder, becoming the sixth player selected by OKC and first since Dakari Johnson in 2015, although his rights are being proposed in a trade to the New York Knicks. Quickley led the Wildcats with 16.1 points per game and ended the season on a 20-game double-figure scoring streak. Quickley was named an All-American by several outlets after a breakout 2019-20 campaign. The Athletic, CBS Sports and Bleacher Report all tabbed the sophomore guard with All-America third-team distinction. Quickley was one of the key pieces behind Kentucky's 25-6 season that included a 9-3 record versus NCAA Quadrant 1 teams and an SEC regular season championship. Quickley's season will go down as one of the greatest development stories of the Calipari era. The Maryland native played in all 37 games during the 2019 Elite Eight season, but he did so primarily from a reserve role. After starting 7 of the first 8 games of the season, Quickley came off the bench the rest of the season and averaged 5.2 points per game with 33 pointers in 18.5 minutes per game. One of 4 key returners on the 2019-20 squad, Quickley was expected to play a much larger role this season, but no one predicted he would be the SEC Player of the Year. He wasn't picked for any preseason all-conference teams or Player of the Year watch lists. Quickley's steady approach and belief in what coaches call the process proved everybody wrong. He scored in double figures in 26 of the 30 games he played in and topped the 20-point plateau in 8. The 6'3" guard made a team-high 62 three-pointers, including making a 3 in 28 games and 11 straight to end the season, and shot a team-high 42.8% from behind the arc after a slow start. The Maryland native's 20-game double-figure scoring streak to end the season is the best run since Malik Monk scored in double figures in 30 straight games during the 2016-17 season. During the 20-game stretch, Quickley scored 20 or more points 8 times and made 3 or more three-pointers 7 times, including a career-high 8 at Texas A&M. Quickley won SEC Player of the Week in back-to-back weeks in late February/early March, becoming the first Wildcat in school history to win SEC Player of the Week consecutively, dating back to the 1984-85 season. He won 3 times total this season. During the 20-game stretch of scoring in double figures, Quickley averaged 18.6 points to go along with 4.6 rebounds per game and 53 pointers while shooting 47.2% from long range. He poured in a career-high 30 points at Texas A&M and sunk a career-best 8 three-pointers to become the first UK player with 30 or more points since Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 30 on January 30, 2018, versus Vanderbilt. He's also the first player with back-to-back 25-plus point games since Monk from February 25 to 28, 2017. The 8 threes tied Monk, Jamal Murray and Eric Bledsoe for the most three-pointers in a game during the Calipari era. What those stats don't fully reveal is just how clutch Quickley was. He became Kentucky's go-to scorer late in games, breaking the will of more than a handful of opponents with daggers from beyond the arc and clutch free throws. 2 of the best examples were at LSU and at home versus Florida. He scored 14 of his team-high 21 points in the second half in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which included making all 5 field goal attempts and dishing a pair of assists. At home versus Florida, he scored 22 points in the second half, including 20 of Kentucky's 28 points when the Wildcats fell behind 40-33. He finished with a game-high 26 points versus the Gators. Over the course of UK's 8-game winning streak in February, in the second half alone, Quickley averaged 14.9 points, shot 56.4% from the field, 57.7% from three-point range and 93.3% from the charity stripe. Quickley made 92.3% at the free throw line, which ranks second in school history, just behind Tyler Harrow's school record set in 2018-19 of 93.5%. That mark ranked first in the SEC and third in the nation. He enjoyed 4 different stretches of 17 or more consecutive makes, with a high of 24 straight, and was 30 of 31 at the free throw line this season when it was a 2-possession game at any point with 3 o'clock or less to go or the game is in overtime. Mirroring his even-keel approach, Quickley was Kentucky's most consistent performer in hostile territory. He averaged a team-best 19.1 points in addition to 4.8 rebounds and 29 three-pointers, on 59.2% shooting, in UK's 10 true road games.